Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
As you watch the tape from last week, it really just came down to decision-making. Just too often he made the wrong throw, the wrong read, the wrong decision, and it ended up costing his team pretty heavily. So it gets back to the basics. Just trust your eyes. Take what the defense is giving you. You don't have to force things. As the game goes on, those opportunities to attack, they'll present themselves. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. 3rd and 9. By Tyreek Stevenson. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
It's a pistol run, and it's Hampton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down. Here's Goff. He's got room at the 30. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Goff. That one taken in by St. Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Herbie Joseph there to make the play. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams broke. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Malcolm Rodriguez in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
Punt formation for the Bears.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year. The numbers show that. They've come out of the gates hot in this one.
180. Super.
Goff to throw on first down. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, from the 37, here's second and a couple. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. But something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you, and they find a way to take advantage.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Give, and here comes Hampton. And a strong first down run. Pick up a 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Another run here with Hampton. And And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Lions ball to begin this second quarter. They've got it facing third and a yard. We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down.
Here's Goff. That's complete to the rookie from Clemson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. On the ground, Hampton. Facing the run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. Good for a Lions first down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them out.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season. With our three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Goff in the pistol. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
he will score! Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
The Lions will set up for the
throwing here is Goff. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call. But something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of this space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Cross right side to the tight end, Kmet. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good. And the Bears have cut the deficit to 5. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. We'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, Goff. Right side, that's St. Brown. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Into the hands of Brock Wright. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. Got his man at the 6. And he will score again. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Williams. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Here's Tory Taylor now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. 1st down, Lions.
20. 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Goff to throw. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now, Goff. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the 3rd. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout.
Black 20. Ric Flair. Value 3.
They run with the former there, David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
It is a big play there for the Lions. It's a gain of 34. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
180.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the, sure, guess is as good as mine. What would you say gained about 3 yards?
Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Goff to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Detroit.
1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Now Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
120.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
Go tonight. 180.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jack Fox to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Williams now to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense. Getting set for this next drive. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards with 2 weeks to play. Looking to finish strong and capture the crown. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Goff in the pistol. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Throwing here is Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Goff to throw on first down. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
What is up?
Win the rep, let's go, right here.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And no chance to turn and go. just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the 26
So, from the
line.
26-yard line, here's second and 8. Now Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Let it up.
Here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
What is up?
Williams to the air once more. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the
The
15-yard
defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14. Going back in the back. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that'll set up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. This one has gone pretty well before. Come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
180! Obama! Obama! Obama!
On the ground, Montgomery. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun, it's gone. Incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It was surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Williams. We're going to set up the screen here to Swift.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their heads.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
offense is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Going again, Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he just does tip that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try to run with Johnson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. Heading out to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Working his... And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And this long winning streak showing no sign of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.